What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just back here at the house. We're just preparing for some more work we got going on. We got some work happening this week, hopefully. We're gonna do the top coat. As you see, we've got this little rascal right here. New joint. So this is where they left off last time. Last time it started raining. So we'll just run it through real quick. Today's title of the video is tools to bring or tools to buy when doing a self-build or project management. Yeah, as you can see, we're going to get the windows in, recondition the windows, get the windows in. So as you can see, wheelbarrow, bow saw, very handy. You're going to need it to cut wood, you're going to need it to cut even plastic, pipe, These are big bow saws, mostly for wood, thick wood. But you can get the same with a sharper blade for plastic. But let's go through, we're going to go through the place just real quick, and then we're going to get into the video. Things to buy or things to bring when doing a self-build, yeah? So as you can see, what I noticed in here, which is the things that I bought beforehand, these steel boxes, we call them knockout boxes. I don't know what they call them here. It's just a box that you put in before you screw on the socket itself. So as you see, we just go through real quick. And then we get down to the tools and the things that you might need. Things to consider buying, when doing a project like this. So yeah, guys, this is the place. This is where we left off last time. We're just going to do the top coat, inside and outside. We're going to do some little stones on the pillars. So we're not going to paint the pillars. We're going to put small stones and a binder. It's better than, because the shape of a pillar, the paint can sometimes come off due to the shape. So little stones is hard, it's more hard wearing, and it looks very nice. So yeah, we're going to do that. So behind the camera, we've got our man Chris there.
Yeah, man.
I know you guys remember Chris.
Chris.
So yeah, we're going to run through some of the basic hand tools that you will need, when doing a project like this. Me personally, we put 6 masons. 4 one on each corner, and then 2 in the middle. Right? Every mason had his own spirit level. As you can see, we've got many. So every mason will have his own spirit level. Every mason will have his own laborer or porter. Every porter will have his own wheelbarrow. So that's how we did it. That way there, work got done quick. This house here, we got it done to the roof level in just 16 days. You understand? So, if you've got a team similar to that, you're going to be laying at least 1,000 bricks a day. You get it? Or 1,000 blocks a day. If it's bricks, 1,000. If it's blocks, 500. Yeah, same. Over 1,000. With that amount of people. So basically, things that they're going to use all the time. Spirit level. Hand tools, chisels. As you can see, we've got the axe for the firewood. Every day we was cooking beans. Every day. So, somebody will be in charge for cooking, chop up the wood. And we cooked it right here. Every day. Yeah. So as you can see, we're going to come this way.
Materials are over.
These are more power tools in there. But we're going to go over the hand tools first. You're going to need pickaxes. Sometimes you encounter roots, tree roots, all kind of stuff like that. Pickaxe, spades. You're going to need many of those. Wheelbarrows, you're going to need many. I say you start with at least 4, 4 to 6. I'm going to keep you moving. We're just going to go over some more hand tools. As you can see, the hand tools is really you can start with some good hand tools. The more the better. Yeah.
It's okay.
That's a license. So as you can see, spades galore. Loads of spades, loads of shovels. We've got mini shovels. More, you know, when they're in a trench, you know, because you know when you do a house, lift the camera a little bit. When you do a house, you have to do the foundation. So sometimes if you're in a small space, you've got the short ones, and then we've got the big ones. As you can see, you've got a tamper, boom, to compress the earth. Very handy, even now, there's work that we do, and you just use it, this comes in very handy. Pickaxes, like I told you, many pickaxes. What else? As you can see, bow saw. We've got 2 new blades for this, I've just brought it with me. It's a 21 inch. So these come in very handy. The more the merrier, the more the better. What else? Hand tools. You're gonna need your hand tools for the job, you know, to plaster, to do your finishing. More plaster trowels. We've got many of these. We've got more inside. You're gonna need many of these. If you can, send these over. Because you know the polystyrene ones that they got, they can break easy. Just a little bit too much force and they break. So if possible, send them. If not, just get them here. Or they even got a wood one that they make, but the finish won't be as good. Yeah? So we've gone through that. You know, more saws, cutting wood. Yeah? Very handy. What we got here is a scratch comb. So I'm sure when you was in the house there, you saw the bathroom, it still had the scratch coat on it. Because really, plastering is meant to do it in 2 coats. Many people would just do it 1 coat, straight put it on first time. But it's not actually the correct way to do it. And you risk, when the crack comes, a rain can even just blow and chip it off. You understand? So we did it in 2 coats, even a house there. We did the scratch coat first, and then we did the second coat with the waterproof and the Silk Flex in the second coat. So what else have we got here? As you can see here, chisel. You know, a lot of time we have to break blocks. Break blocks, break bricks, even doing the fence there. You get your good chisel and you're good. Even more, another chisel. Cutting holes sometimes in concrete. It's going to be very handy, you're going to need it. Yeah, what more? Many things. As you can see, more shovels. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you know, something like this, the more the better, because you're gonna need it. As you can see, every mason, they had their own spirit level. These are the exact ones that we use when building this house. It's a whole set. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. And then you got the short one there. So as you're seeing, if everybody has their own tools, the job can continue with no pass me the tool or let me go get that tool over there or wait for you to finish. It can just keep going. You get it? So typically, if you got, what is it? If you got 2 masons on 1 laborer, yeah? So 2 masons, that's a bricklayer, and 1 porter. They should be doing, if it's bricks like those, like the fence there, they should be doing 1,000 a day. If it's blocks, 999 blocks, it should be doing 500 to 600 a day. You get it? So if you just use that as your method, so if you're hiring guys, that's what you should be expecting every day. You get it? So anything less than that, of course, sometimes rain or you might have to do metal work, metal bending. Of course, you have to add time for that. But if you're just laying blocks or bricks, if it's bricks, you should be doing 500 a day. If it's blocks, 500. If it's bricks, 1,000. You get it? So that's just a method of thumb. Well, we got a club hammer. So, like I said, with the chisel. Where's the chisel gone? Like I said, the chisel. You're going to need your good club hammer. We use this even to this day, all the time, many times. We break blocks, we break bricks. And it's very, very handy, guys. Yeah. What else was we using? As you can see, this was used for the firewood. So we'll just go get wood, cut it. It's used for many little applications, but the firewood, the chef was using this every day. Shout out to Google, shout out to Ben. Rest in peace, Google. And we was using this every day, guys. As you can see, we got paint rollers. This is actually the local plasterer's trowel. It's just a piece of wood. It gets the job done also. And it doesn't break. It's thicker, stronger than the polystyrene one. This is also another one. We got more bow saws in there. If you're painting, then you're gonna need your paint rollers. We got more wood saws in there. We got a strong what? Sledgehammer. We dug out some deep roots with this. Sometimes we encounter tree roots. Shout out to Fred. Yeah, strong brother. We needed it one time. There was a tree root right there growing next to the house. We discovered it. It kept going. So, he helped us out. Big, strong brother. Real strong guy. Dude. Broke it down, took it out with ease. So this comes in very handy. Sledgehammer. So these are hand tools. Typically, you got your mortar trowel here. For laying this, because this is a big size one. Typically, this is for blocks, but it can be used for brick also. There's also a smaller one, which you can use for brick laying. So even these, you need loads of these. But typically, your guys, whoever you hire, they should have them themselves. But me, I like to have them also. So these are hand tools. So typically, houses are built, construction is built, apartments, all kind of things with hand tools. You get it? Now, there is power tools that we use also. But as long as you got a good set of hand tools, you can build a, apartment, a house, anything, just with hand tools. So even when they're climbing up, they're gonna build it with this wood here. So as a scaffolding, you're gonna need to buy wood. You're gonna need nails, kgs of nails. They're gonna build it, stand on it. As the structure goes up, they're gonna climb up. Yeah.
Seeing the area construction.
Even Chris was here from before there was the first brick laid. Chris was here. He was here helping out with materials, with everything. So this foundation that we done, we got 2 ring beams in there. Literally 2. That's how deep this foundation goes. There's 2 ring beams in there. Yep. That's hand tools, guys. As you can see, this is one of the blocks that's still there, still here. We done this about 2 years ago or something. Yeah, this is an example. This is the block that we use. Solid block. You understand? The ratio was 1:4. 1 part cement, 2 part sand, 4 part stone dust. Yeah, very strong block. Extremely strong block. And we made them blocks using a manual machine. So yeah. Now we're gonna go on to a few power tools. So once you've got your hand tools, a couple good power tools to have just for everyday use. I'll say an angle grinder, what we call an angle grinder. You know, we've got two here. We've got the small one and the big one. Angle grinder can be used to cut metal, can be used to cut brick, everything. Even these doors, the doors and windows, they just do it with an angle grinder. They don't really, you can get a miter saw, but then you need a table. But the guys, they can do it just right here on the floor. Put the frame together with an angle grinder. Yeah? Even like a circular saw, something like this you can use. You can cut brick, you can cut pipe, you can cut metal. Yeah, this is a small blade, 85 millimeters, the blade, but it's very handy also. Yeah? One thing I wish we had was our own welder machine, no? Because everything we've done, a welder has to come and do some spot welding. Whether it be fabricating a door, a gate. Even now we've got to put a handle on the gate. So we need to get the guy to come, bring the welder, and come and do it. So guys, like drill bits, very handy. Mason, concrete, wood. You know, they're gonna come in very handy. You know, you don't want to just hit the building and do it rough, and then because you're gonna have to touch it up. You get it? Another thing that's very handy will be this is a diamond core. You understand? So as you see when you're doing a toilet, when people are doing toilet or the running pipe, usually they'll just chisel a hole, put the pipe in, like come to the back there. It's even here, as you see the pipe in the building, or even better yet, the one out here. Typically what they'll do, they'll just chisel a hole through. You get it, a rough hole, and then put the pipe work out, put the pipe in or electrical duct, but you're gonna need to touch it up. You get it, you're gonna need to patch it up, touch it up. But this here, you'll attach it to an SDS drill, SDS powered drill. You get it? And it will just cut a nice hole through. Exactly, just a hole that you need. So you don't have to do too much touching up. You get it? Very handy, very good to have. Unfortunately, at the time when we was doing it, I didn't have it here. But I've got it here, you know, because I want to do future work, I want to do future building, and I want to do it, you know, clean and nice. So yeah, that's why I got this. You see? We'll show another demonstration. Go through. As you see, it's 100 millimeter. This is a typical toilet waste pipe. You understand? 100 millimeters. Yeah? So instead of chiseling, and then when you plaster, you're gonna have to touch it up anyway. You just use this and drill a core through the building, through the wall. Even pipe work, if I wanted to run a pipe through the wall, if you want to do a clean one, you just use this. Yeah, this is called a diamond core. This is called a diamond core drill bit.
Yeah.
Very handy. Even this, I'm gonna knock it down, and I'm gonna reconstruct the thing myself, because I wanna sharpen up my bricklaying skills also. As you can see, when I said this house got 2 ring beams, and the foundation, this is a ring beam. Understand? This is steel, T16s and T12s, rebarred up, and concrete. It runs the whole length of the house, the foundation, Then we have another one down, which ties the house together. Then you have a third one up, just above the windows. There's another ring beam there. The T16s and T12s rebarred up, go through the whole house. So it's tied from the top, and then it's tied twice. Because it goes so, we built so deep because we're on a slope. So we wanted to raise the house, just in case, you know, because we're on the bottom of a slope. So heavy water when it rains, but luckily it comes this way, and it goes through the pipe there. But yeah, two ring beams. They call it plinth and beam or ring beam. Basically rebar with concrete. T16, it's a lot of steel. Yeah? So Chris, you was here from the start, no?
Yeah, man.
So what was it like? Because a lot of it we didn't capture on video.
Yeah, even the foundation, there were Thomas. Is it called Thomas?
Thomas?
There's insects which
there was ant hills.
The ant hills,
There's ant hills there.
Yeah,
so when they were digging,
when they were making that foundation,
yes.
The beam, that first beam was needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of the termites. The ant hills.
And the slope.
When they put concrete there, where the ant hill was, they put concrete there also, just to prevent any issues. So that's why we did 2 ring beams.
And the slope also.
And the slope.
Yes.
Yeah, so, this house, it goes very deep down. You know, there was a lot of backfilling. We had to get a lot of soil, trucks of soil to come and fill.
Foundation.
So yes, guys. You know, security lights, you know, there are things that you could also ship. You could buy it here also. But these same lights, they're quite expensive here. You know, so over there you get them £15, 50 watt light. Over here, you might pay like £50 for that light. You get it? So, certain things that's very easy to come by. If you're in a place where there's hardware shops on every corner, and decent, you know, decent tools, decent quality things for cheap, you might as well buy it, send it. Or you can get it here also. A lot of stuff we've got here also, and it's good to what? Promote the local economy, support the local economy also, because a lot of things we bought here also. But a lot of them hand tools, a lot of them spades, I sent a batch over, and we also bought more when we was here. Because you know, you get some, they break, but many more. Hoes, pickaxes. But it's more so just the wood handle that might give way. The actual thing itself, it'll be good. So let's go back to here. Wheelbarrows. Now obviously now they sell, there's some good wheelbarrows out there made from plastic, high quality plastic. So if you get one of them, it will last forever. You don't have to worry about this has been welded back probably about 10 times, to be honest. We've spot welded this one loads of times. We've added these T10s many times just to reinforce it. And we've bought loads of these. So you're gonna need wheelbarrows, you're gonna need shovels, spades. Now don't bother getting any spade that's too heavy, you know, because I got one that was major heavy. It's like very strong steel, but it's too heavy. The guys don't use it because it's just too heavy and it makes the work that much harder. So I'm going to put this one back. As you can see, that's 100 millimeters. Then you've got the smaller one there. So if you're running through pipe, plumbing pipe, running it through the house, and you want to run a nice, neat one, you just use this. You use it with an SDS drill, but not on hammer mode, just on straight drill mode. Yeah. Okay. Another thing might come in handy, a paint sprayer. So many times we hire the guys, they come with a spray machine, usually compressed air spray. They spray like the waterproofing first on the steel, the oxide, nitrous oxide, and then they spray the paint. But when you have your own, say you want to make some furniture, you need to spray some paint. Even if you don't want to spray the wall, if you spray it really quick with a what? With an air sprayer. As I showed you before, we've got more spirit levels. Very handy when constructing, because these are all manual tools. Most of construction is done with straight manual tools. They don't need anything digital. Some people will use a plumb book. That's just a what? A string with a weight on the bottom to a new level. A water level also coming very handy.
The materials are good. Nice work over here done.
The water level is just a tube, thin tube. They put water in it, then they balance it out. One guy holds it on one side, other one holds it on the other side. But it's even more accurate, to be honest. But the spirit level is good enough. So yeah, blades. You know what I'm saying? Blades for the bowl saws. You're always gonna need some extra blades, so you don't keep blades. Another thing, adhesive gun. These can be very difficult to find sometimes, depending on where you are. You know, you could. Me and Chris, we were trying to squeeze the adhesive out with a screwdriver to use it, and obviously the job wasn't neat. It wasn't good at all. So these are very handy also when it comes to sealing and just doing it neatly, nicely. Get it. Plastering tools and all that kind of stuff, construction tools, drill bits. Now, yeah, we've got a SDS hammer drill, we've got a power drill there, corded drill, heavy duty though, so it's heavy. So what even I meant to buy already, a combi drill, a lithium, drill, handheld drill, and an impact driver. So they'll be very good to have, because even now I need to put something up, but I don't have the extension for the drill that I have, and it's very heavy, so it's not so practical when you're climbing up and you're trying to just do a drill or put a light up. As you see, one of the lights at the back came down, so I need to put it back up. So a drill would be good. Drill would be handy. Sander. A lot of things is done with wood, so a sander is good to have. We could do our own little projects. We could sand our own wood. Because these are all things that I plan to get into. I plan to use my time doing stuff like this. Okay. Concrete screws. Now these can go straight into the ground. So say we wanted to lay like a shade or a barbecue area or something where we wanted to drill into the concrete. Having a good batch of concrete screws, very useful, because you don't need no sleeve. It can go straight in, or straight in the wall. If I wanted to hang something up on the building, these are ideal. So yeah, Chris, that's where we're at with it. That's where we're at. We'll just finish up real quick. We're gonna finish up even taps. Certain things you can get even for free, but this is a solid tap. If around here they want a lot of money just for this tap. You get it? The tap that they're gonna sell you is gonna feel like lightweight. You get it? So anything that you can get for free or next to nothing, like these always come in handy. Even if you start a business or something, restaurant, you need a tap, you got a tap already. Good tap. You get it? So yeah, guys, we're about to close up. Thanks for watching. We're gonna be hitting you guys with more videos. We've been sleeping on the videos lately, but we're gonna give you guys more videos. And yeah, man, thanks for checking out the thing.